So there's a video, and there's always a video, unfortunately, but there's a video of Minnesota police officers brutally assaulting a man that they had just pulled over. Don't take my word for it. Let's watch the video.
What do you got on the stop here by the courthouse? Fuck out of the car, motherfucker! Show me your fucking hands! Get the fuck out of the car! Get the fuck out!
Wow. And you can see they cut the audio there. The police officer who was observing cut the audio as Joe Swyek, the officer who's assaulting the 22-year-old man, Anthony Promvangza. All right, that's enough of that video. It's hard to. All right, so this is just another day in police brutality in America. If you watch the video and you watch it again, you see this officer come onto the scene with his gun cocked to the side like he's coming out of some damn gangster movie from the 80s. Right, in the most unprofessional, not just unprofessional in terms of decorum, but in terms of efficiency as a person who fires weapons. He came onto the scene as a barbaric animal. Did not give the young man who apparently had been in a road rage incident prior to this, right? And so they were trying to find him. They found him. They pulled him over, but did not give the man a chance to even unbuckle himself. According to Promvangza, he said, "I did not have an opportunity to take off my seatbelt before I was literally blindsided with this unnecessary attack. I immediately pulled over for the Worthington squad car, and before I knew what was happening, I was beat and ripped from my vehicle." And that's quite literally what you see. But the officer, Joe Swyek, who is a member of the Buffalo Ridge Drug Task Force, he was called in for backup, and he came in guns a-blazing. And instead of Joe Swyek being put on desk duty or being reprimanded, the young man, Anthony Promvangza, 22-year-old, is facing charges for tailgating, swerving, making hand gestures out of the window, and closing at a high rate of speed, and several other charges. So basically, he's facing jail time, probably for things that he did, right? This is not to absolve him of anything. He could be guilty as hell here. He could be guilty as hell and still not deserve to be treated like he was treated there, in the sense that he was not even given an opportunity to get out of the seatbelt before this officer accosted him. I mean, not accosted is such a nice word to describe a brutal assault. So brutal. I mean, just to see it, I want you to see it again. I want you to look at this. I want you to see how this officer comes into the scene and assaults this man without any opportunity for the man to even comply. He's not given a chance to comply before he's beat senseless. Let's watch it. And watches the police officer on the right-hand side.
Get the fuck out of the car! Get the fuck out!
I mean, like, and the officer cuts off the audio. Just look at this. So the ACLU has taken up the case, and they are pursuing civil rights violations here in order to address this issue. But this is it's just another day in America, and we would not have this if we did not have access to the dash cam. As with many other incidents with cell phone footage, we would not even know this happened had there not been video. It would have been the officer's word against the man who was in handcuffs. And as we know from historical precedent, whenever it's that, even when we have video, let me stop myself and correct myself. Even when we have video, nothing ever happens, ever.